second vlog, second week in DC. It's been amazing. I have explored so many new places. I've met some friends, we've hung out a bit. I've been getting a lot done at work or at my internship. We have a new intern too, so I have like a coworker now, and it's been great. Things are finally getting into like a rolling motion, and I'm really excited for what's to come. So if you'd like to see what I did in this past week, just keep watching. After I wake up, I drink celery juice.
Only ingredient is celery, straight up juiced. It takes about like an entire head to make about 1.5 cups, so I usually buy 2 and then have enough juice for 3 days. And I have been drinking this every morning, and it's amazing for healing your gut. So since your gut is basically your second brain, so it has been shown to reduce anxiety. And so obviously all of this is, you know, it's new research and it's not been proven like completely 100%, but I like to read up on what the medical medium has to say, and I'll link his website down below. He has lots of interesting things. There is no downside to this. It doesn't taste that bad, you know, and I think that it will help me no matter what. So
I've just been pouring myself a glass of that every morning. And then I commute to work, which again takes me about 1 hour and 15 minutes sometimes, a little bit longer if I miss the bus. And this is just some notes that I've been taking for my nutrition consultation sessions that I've been doing. It's called the nutrition care process, and I had to read up on that because I've actually been able to sit in a session with my boss, which is an amazing opportunity, and I've really gotten to see what actually goes down inside a dietitian's day in the life. This is after I went to Georgetown to visit a friend for lunch. I kind of got lost. I took the wrong bus and ended up on campus, so that was kind of fun little detour. I saw the very great art that they have. I think that was like a cathedral, I'm not really sure. That was a memorial library, and lots of cute things going on. And then this is just the neighborhood surrounding Georgetown University. Lots of cute old homes. It's very old, small town looking. It kind of reminded me of the South a little bit. Let's look at these stores. That was an Apple store. There were lots of like fancy shopping places, but it was all just like so humble looking. So I got some rings that were boutique, that were 50 cents each. I really like them. They're kind of chipping by now, but like they're still pretty cute. You know, a nice accessory to have. Friday, I go down to a more underprivileged area of DC. I've talked about this in my past video, and we make a meal for people with hypertension. These were stuffed bell peppers, and everybody really enjoyed them. So this is DuPont Circle in DC, and I took upon myself to check out some museums. So that was the National Portrait Gallery that had lots and lots and lots of portraits inside of it. It was kind of insane. So I walked around there for a little bit, but after like an hour or two, I can't take more museum. But it was really cool, and lots of beautiful and interesting things. A lot of these I didn't really record the artist's name, so I'm sorry. I tried to, but it's in there. My favorite part was this architect's take on home. It was an exhibit that's going to be here until August, and I definitely want to go back and look at that. It was a 3D sculpture of his past homes. He's moved around a lot, and I was like, relatable. And he wanted to recreate the feeling of these homes using materials that are kind of like dreamy and not real. So he kind of tried to recreate the memories of home. It was like a metal fiber material that was flexible and totally not what we have in mind when we think of like long-lasting like home materials, but everything he made with extreme detail using this material. Lots of home utilities and things, and this is the hallway that was the main exhibit, but because it's such a special exhibit, it has a special entrance, and I went inside the wrong entrance, even though it was very easy to walk in where I walked in on. But yeah, the museum lady yelled at me. But it's fine anyways, so I just kept walking around. Another one of my art favorite things is hyper-realistic people. So this was a really, really fun piece. I was looking at it for a while. And then yeah, I just kept walking around, seeing more sculptures and things that were really intricate and realistic. So that was fun. And stained glass is also one of my art faves. It's so breathtaking in the sunlight. You just think about how much attention was put into every single tiny piece to make sure it fit. So after that, I just walked around a little bit, and I was gonna film my really ugly coffee in that horse placement, and then I walked up on this thing and my dress was everywhere and I flashed everybody, but that was funny. I got over it though. This was just Saturday at the metro station right near the zoo, which I went to the zoo for about 3 minutes because it was so hot I couldn't stand it. But I walked around, there was a lot of art, really colorful things. A bear. This exhibit centers around a festival in Nevada, I think, where people do a lot of drugs and make really cool sculptures. It's a very socialist, sacrificial, like, soul-giving type of festival. It was really interesting to read about, but don't think I would ever go. So after that, I walked around with some friends. We went to a little trail by Georgetown, and it was really surprisingly green, I would say. Especially along this city. Like, it's not something you would expect to be right next to a highway, but after we crossed it, there was a little forest, and we got to walk around there a little bit. We reached this Teddy Roosevelt monument that commemorated him, and it had 4 pillars on things that he had said. So there was one that was nature, manhood, the state, and youth. After Sunday, I started back up after a good long night's rest. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching week 2 of my internship. Right now, I'm on week 4, and I've just been really bad about uploading and editing and everything, but I'm gonna work on it this weekend and hopefully have the previous 2 weeks up as well as this one by tomorrow. I don't know if I can, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.